Melissa Enchanted. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a hot minute since I have made a video because I have been super busy with my birthday festivities. Yes, I know a month of birthday festivities is a lot, but I turned 21, so it was super exciting. But I thought I would come back at you guys today with some more great content. Today I'm going to be talking about my Disney World top threes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the first top three I'm going to be talking about are my top three favorite food items that I must get every time I'm in Disney World. So number one is going to be our Norway school bread. This is my favorite food, like, ever. If you've never had it, 10 out of 10 recommend. It is only found in the Norway Pavilion in Epcot at Disney World, and it's basically a big puff pastry, and it's filled with Bavarian cream and topped with like a frosting, and then there's coconut sprinkled on top. It's as delicious as it sounds. My grandparents and I get it every single time that we're in Disney. Number two is the classic Mickey Premium Bar. They're so cute to take pictures with, and they taste really good, so can't pass that up. And number three is Mickey Mouse waffles, of course, because anything Mickey shaped honestly just tastes better. So that brings us to our top three favorite restaurants. Number one is going to Ohana in the Polynesian for breakfast. I love it. It's so much fun. Stitch is my favorite character, so it's always really fun when Stitch comes around and I get to spend time with him and take a picture with him and stuff like that. Number two is the Primetime Cafe. I have so many great memories with my family at the Primetime Cafe of all of us getting made fun of and some of us being put in the Clean Plate Club and others of us not being put in the Clean Plate Club. So yeah, that place is super fun too. And number three is the Crystal Palace in the Magic Kingdom. Obviously, I love meeting characters, so it's really exciting for me to get to meet Winnie the Pooh and Eeyore and all those people because those are some of my favorites. And my next top three is going to be the best characters to meet. So number one is obviously going to be Stitch because he's my favorite character, like, of all time. So every time I get to meet him, it's so much fun, and I always tell him, "You're my favorite character," and he just nods and gives me kisses and stuff like that. It's so cute. Number two is Mary Poppins because she always has the really fun accent, and she's just really funny to get to talk to and things like that. And number three is Mickey Mouse, because who doesn't love a classic Mickey Mouse photo? My next top three is going to be resorts that I have stayed at. Now that's the key here, because there are some resorts that I like better than these, but these are the top three ones that I've stayed at. Number one is the Caribbean Beach Resort. Now, not every time I've stayed there has been as great as some of the other ones, so I'm talking about like old school Caribbean Beach Resort where it was just so nice and there was no construction going on and all that kind of stuff. It was such a beautiful resort. They always had good food, good service, all that kind of stuff. Number two is going to have to be the Wilderness Lodge. So I love the Wilderness Lodge. The theming there is beautiful. You walk in there, you literally feel like you're in a giant wooden cabin that's super bougie, so it's so cute. And number three is going to have to be Port Orleans French Quarter. I would like that resort. It's definitely not like one of my top picks. If I was going on like a solo trip or something like that, I wouldn't really choose to stay there, but it is really nice. They have, again, good food, good service, good bus system, all that kind of stuff. So then my last top three for today is my top three attractions. So for this one, I'm going to go in reverse order so that we're building up to my all-time favorite attraction, my can't miss, always must do attraction. Number three is Flight of Passage. If you have not been on Flight of Passage, you are missing out. The technology is insane. I mean, out of this world, amazing. And all of the cast members are so great there. We actually had an experience that was kind of cool. It was me, my sister, and my grandpa, and we had fast passes to ride it the summer that it opened. And we walked through the fast pass line, got all the way up, and there's like two loading stations. So the first one, like, you watch like a video and kind of like learn the background of the ride, and then the second one is where you get on the motorcycle looking contraptions that are your banshees and you take flight. So we were in the first room and some cast members came up to us and were like, oh my gosh, we're so sorry. One of the ride vehicles that you guys would be placed on is actually broken. So can we ask you to just hang back for one round and then you'll get to go on the next set of rides? And we were like, oh my gosh, of course. Like, we don't mind. I mean, we got to watch the video again. So like, it didn't matter to us. We weren't in a hurry or anything like that, and they were so grateful. They were like, oh, thank you, everyone's so crazy about this ride because all the guests just want to get on it, and they're all trying to convince us that they have fast passes when they don't, etc., etc. And we were like, oh my gosh, no problem, like, we have fast passes, so like, we didn't wait at all, like, we can hang out. And they were like, thank you. And they came out and gave us 3 more fast passes for the ride, so that was so nice. So we got to do it again, and it turned out to be one of all of our favorite rides. Number 2 is the Tower of Terror. I love the Tower of Terror. So I'm definitely a thrill seeker. I love Rock and Roller Coaster, Space Mountain, Test Track, all those really fast, powerful rides. And Tower of Terror has always been one of my favorites. I started riding it when I was like 10 years old, and I'm 21 now, and I still just adore it. I could go on it every day, and I would be so happy. I have a cool story for that one, too. So my dad was sick with cancer and everything, and we were in Disney just celebrating his life and everything like that, and he was with us, and me and my dad did Tower of Terror 6 times in a row. It was pouring in the park that day, so there was no one there, and we just kept getting in line and doing it again and again. And we played a game where every single time we went on the ride, we would try to find something, like some detail that we hadn't noticed before, and it was so fun. Like, we easily found details every time we rode it. In like the old times, they used to put their shoes outside of their hotel room doors at night, and someone would come around and shine their shoes. They actually have those in the Tower of Terror while you're in that like hallway scene, when you're looking like down the hall with all of the doors and everything like that, and you see like the ghosts and they like flicker and all that stuff. There's actually shoes lined up. And another time we noticed the little girl is singing the rain, rain, go away, come again another day. And it's like super creepy and slowed down, and it's so cool. So we had a lot of fun with that. And my number 1 all-time favorite attraction in Walt Disney World is Splash Mountain. My heart. Every time I go on that ride, I cry of happiness. That ride makes me so happy. It's not even about the drop or anything like that. It's like the history behind the ride and getting to see all of those original animatronics and getting to enjoy the music. The music is so fun to sing along to. I love that ride so much. So those are my 5 top 3 categories for right now. If you guys have anything else that you would like me to do my top 3s of or anything like that, let me know in the comments below, or shoot me a message over on my Instagram at Alyssa Enchanted, and please follow me on there as well. I am very close to hitting 500 followers on Instagram, at which point I will be doing a giveaway, so I'm really excited about that. So be sure to follow for more information on that. Also, be sure to subscribe here on YouTube so that I can continue to make content that I love and that hopefully you guys will love too. I know that people who aren't necessarily into Disney aren't going to appreciate these videos very much, but they're so fun for me to make, and I hope that they're fun for you to watch as well. If you have any suggestions for videos or anything you would like me to do in the future, please feel free to drop a comment below once again, or message me on my Instagram. I am going to start having a regular uploading schedule. So every Monday, I'm going to start uploading a video. Now that may change throughout the summer depending on my schedule and all that kind of stuff, but I'm going to aim for every Monday to upload a video. Well, thanks for tuning in today, and please give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it, and if you didn't like it, don't give it a thumbs down. I'm just kidding. Do whatever you want. It's your life. Well, I hope you all have a magical day.